Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. I'm in the middle of watering at the moment, and those of you with good hearing have probably just heard the massive yippee that I've just done, which was immediately followed by putting my hand over my mouth and thinking to myself, I hope nobody's listening. I just got my Victoria Regina out. This is the one I got from Burnham's. It's going to bloom on both canes. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I mean, this did come off a specimen plant, but I've always said that just because you've taken a piece off of a specimen plant, the piece you've taken off might not necessarily be blooming size. It might have to grow a couple of new growths first, but we got buds. It's highly unlikely they'll be kikis, they'll be buds. I'm sure Milan will tell me one way or the other. Yeah, so that's a real yippee. We finally get that colour in here. And when it eventually blooms, hopefully, and the blooms come out, I'm actually going to film them using this camera. And then I'm going to sit down on the computer with the plant next to me, and I'm going to play with the colours on the computer until I get the colour on the video the same as the plant, because basically it's one of the most difficult colours to film and get right. So we'll have a play with that, something to look forward to. But it's pushing out some nice roots from there, and there's some down in the pot that are on the move. Now I've just watered this in a very strange way, because the bottom of the pot was still quite wet from last time, so those roots down in the pot are fine. But these up here were bone dry, so I've just put the tiniest amount of water around the centre of the pot. Now normally the roots are around the outside of the pot. Oh look, they're reaching the edge of the pot. So these new ones, yeah, they are on the move, so we will have a reasonable root system soon. We haven't got one yet, but it's coming on. And every time I look at this plant and a couple of others in here, I look at this bark and I think, you just look, to me, an awful lot better than the stuff I'm using. So I think next time I pay a visit to Sarah, we're going to get some of this and give it a try. Anyway, so far we've got a cluster there, and two there and one there. That doesn't mean to say it's finished, but that'll do. I'd have been happy with one. So, Dendrobium Victoria Regina, it's going to bloom. Yay! Another short video. When I do a short video, I'm cutting the start and the end off, because by the time you've added up the time that they take, the bit in the middle is like, it just seems wrong. So I can miss those bits off now and again. It's not the end of the world. You all know which channel it is. You wouldn't be there watching it, would you? Right, see you next time. Whoa!